Once upon a time, there was this monster called a Demogorgon, a girl monster. She didn't really have a name, so she was just called Dem. She worked in this area where she didn't really know anybody, and nobody really cared to know her. She always wanted to make friends, but never could. So she was always locked out and felt mostly depressed. She had a good payment range, but payment wasn't enough to her. It was socializing, seeing the world, being the world, feeling the world. So that one day, she made it into something. She was determined to work hard, work, work to get what she wanted. And as she kept working, she made more money. She got to see everything she needed to, because that's how determined she was. And maybe not so determined, because she's in her bed. So she wakes up every morning just to go back to work, just to do what she wants to do, when she could really just lay in the bed all day. But no, she doesn't. So here, she has found a village where people live. So one day this lady walked up to her and said, "Hey." She said, "Hi." She said, "What's your name?" She said, "Dem." Lady said, "Dem?" She said, "Yep." The lady said, "Dem is not such a nice name. How about Robin?" She liked Robin for two reasons. Because number one, it was hood. And number two, she liked the bit. Made her think as a bird, because birds can fly. Made her feel free. But every morning, that girl across the street named Pearla would always stare at her for some reason. So strange. And she would never notice it. And nobody would understand why. She would stand there every morning, just watching her come out of her house. And it's the same routine. But she would never say hi. She would never talk or anything. She wakes up again. She did it every morning, every single morning. She did it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Because that was her schedule. Until one day, she went outside. Stood there for a minute just listening to the air as it flows throughout the surface and the area. Just listening. And one day realized her. She said, "Hello?" There was no response. But then she must have heard her. The girl ran. Nobody knowed where she went. Well, until you see this part. You see her running. So, yeah. She ran into that house. And that house was supposed to be an abandoned house. And nobody would live there. As she went and stood there, decided what to do. Should I follow her, ignore her, or do it? Because if she would have stopped and just ignored her, it could have continued for her life. So she decided to go, realizing she put herself in danger, but she wanted to take the risk. So as she was going, she was still thinking, making sure nobody saw her, making sure there was nobody following her or watching out for her. She steps in the house. It's abandoned. She doesn't know what's going on. She looks for Pearla. Nowhere to be found. But she doesn't realize she was right behind her the whole time. She checks each room very carefully, because she's not she's surprised on what she might find. She checks every room, still comes to find out nothing, and doesn't know what to do. Because she saw the girl disappear into this house. She finally goes in the last room, and there's nothing. She stands there, thinking, as she exits the room she was hiding in. She hears a noise. As she's walking, the girl pulls out a pistol, a gun. She says, "Turn around!" She turns around slowly. Bow, she's done for. Ever since then, Robin's been framed for murder, knowing that girl did it. But because Robin was found in her house, the girl framed as Robin broke and entering, or was trespassing on abandoned property, which is another crime. Ever since then, Robin's had a great life. She finally got out of jail, made a new house, and couldn't even think about that girl. Imagine where she is now. Not with her.